morning, Wendy here from Wendy's Crafting, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. Apologies once again. Yesterday was Friday Flowers, and I made some flowers on a video, and it wouldn't upload. So I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. Yeah, very simple. And where's that other thing gone? I was going to show you. Right, I got some of the pens. What's it called? Oh, come on. Oh, where's hand pens, DSP. And I cut, just a small strip across there. And I used this punch. Now this punch goes with another stamp set as a bundle. But as you can see, these two are wonderful flowers. Right, we got it. What I did then, I got this one, and I did that in half. Now that I used, nothing's with me today. Everything's gone away. I used this for a ball tool, and you just push it in like that, and that forms the cup of the flower. But pokey tool, use the end like that, because not everybody's got that, and then I've just folded it round the pokey bit of the pokey tool, and there you can see a flower starting to form. And then I got one of these little, what's they called, flower flourishes, and stuck with one of them in the middle, so there's something pretty as well. So that's how I did that flower. Now then, today, as I have promised, I'll put that out of the way, otherwise you'd be distracted by that. Today, I have used these. I said last week, didn't I, that I was going to do some Flower Friday. But I don't know what it is. I've had no end of trouble uploading stuff lately, so it must be the weather, I think. So these two come together as a bundle. If you buy them as a bundle, you save 10%. So I've been waiting for a long time for these flower type shapes to come out and stamp it up. Right, now that I'm using this big one here, and so all I did here was, I didn't even crease it or anything. I just glued these two together and stuck a pearl in the middle. Now what you can do here, you can fold all these over. Don't stick together, fold over, come on. You try and keep this short because I don't know whether that's what the problem is. My fingers are too long. So just by doing that, you've given this flower a complete, with my pokey tool gone. I'm just putting that in the middle of the flower like that, and curling the leaf around it. Okay, so that's one type of flower. Then I've got a couple of little brads here, and my pokey tool, and my thingy tool, right. So what I've done here, I've used very Versailles script, and I've just sort of plonk. Doesn't have to be even or anything. As you can see there, I think I plonked too many times on that one. Right, now what I'm going to do, where the petals divides, what I mean by divides, where they come in there, those bits, where's it gone? This is the one I was using. Oh dear, oh no, this one. Right, just nip it. Be careful, don't go further than the middle, because otherwise you interfere. I usually snip what's that, about an inch? No, it isn't an inch, is it, Wendy? You muppet. Right, which way is it? Half an inch. Half an inch in, all the way around. Now, the only problem with using these our ink pads is that they dissolve in water. So in that way, I wouldn't recommend you use them for stamping like this, but I just did it for the sake of it. I have got some other stuff that I should use. Right, now then I'm going to do the same with this one. Just fold it over like that. I mean, you could use anything with a little bit of that shape. So anything too fat, if you put one too fat, it just wouldn't go. You wouldn't be able to get that lovely shape. Is that one? I did start doing this one earlier. As you can see, this is a plain one. That's all I've done here as well. Just clipped it over. Now then, I don't think I'm using the right thing here, but I'm going to put these two together. I'm going to make a hole. About the same here. Now then, I'm going to use the brad. Come on, come back here. I'm going to stick it through the top one. Well, that didn't come up very well, did it? Stick it through the bottom one. I was sticking the bottom one that way up, and this one is this way up, okay? That gives you a bit of different depth and a different look. What you do then, as you know, or maybe you don't know, you turn the ends over. At the moment, I think I picked one that wouldn't go over, but you see what I mean, don't you? So just that one facing that way, and this one facing this way, and just pretend that worked, okay? Then you got a nice little flower there. So that's two ways. Now then, I'm going to do, this is one I made earlier. It's just a bunch of stamens together with bubbles. Right, I have also got, oh, ouch, my glue gun. Sorry about that. You wouldn't meant to hear the ouch bits. Right, now what I'm going to do with this one, 2, 3. I'm not going to do it, I'm going to fold them like this, and like that, and like that, and scrunch them. Next week, I'm hoping to make some flowers using foam Miran. Foam Miran is very thin foam, and it's beautiful for making flowers. So just scrunch that up, and now I'm going to poke a hole in it. I don't know whether that's sharp enough. No, it isn't. So be careful, please be careful doing this. I mean, if you want to do it with your children, then that'll be great. Just make sure that they're being well supervised, because that can really hurt when that goes through your finger. Right, what I'm doing now, I've put it through there, and I've brought it up there. I'm going to do the same with the other one. No rhyme or reason, just swish, swish, squish, bend, bend, bend. Oh, dear me. Sorry, my hands don't want to work this morning. Here we go again. I try and put this very thin wire on the end of it, because that helps us feed it through the hole. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to gently take that up, because as you see, it is ripping a bit. So be very careful when you're doing that. And then you turn it so that the leaves are in the blank, if you know what I mean. Then I'm going to put, I hope you see this, I'm going to put a bit of a glue dot there, all the way around it. And then what you can do is, put that out the way, you can then cut this off like that. Also, if you're using hot glue, please make sure that you're supervising your children using it. And then that can go, where's that can go? That could easily go on the front of the card like that. But you know, just practice making the flowers like this, you know, and I'll bring you some more flowers next week. And so there's two very different but simple ways of making a flower. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye.